Good morning, everyone. Coming in from Shades of Green this morning. Now, like I said last night, Shades of Green is a military resort here on Disney property. It's right behind the Polynesian, nestled in with the Magnolia Golf Course. Very nice accommodations. Quality-wise, the rooms, we're putting it comparable to Pop Century. And of course, in order to book this property, you need to be active or a former military, veteran, or civilian DoD. But let's take a look around and see what's inside Shades of Green. Now, one thing that would be a little bit different here at Shades of Green, your main drop-off for guest check-in is on an upper level, and then your bus pickup for the parks is on a lower level. So we're going to go down now. This is kind of like an atrium area here with waterfalls and everything else to go down towards the buses for the parks. And also on this lower level, you have a cafe with Starbucks coffee, sandwiches, and all sorts of other great breakfast and lunch options. And that's right on the lower level before you get on the park bus. All right, guys, we are over at Hollywood Studios now. We're getting started nice and early. We did get early entry for staying at Shades of Green. That is one of the included resorts. You don't get extra hours at the end of the night like the deluxe resorts do, so keep that in mind. The buses to the parks from Shades of Green are on a schedule. It's not every, say, 15 minutes like some of the Disney resorts are. So just watch the times. We were kind of between times, so we ended up doing a lift over here. It was only like $8, so that is an option as well. Hoping for a nice quiet morning here. I'm not seeing crowds of people, but we'll see when we get up there. All right, guys. Morning. Morning. We're here right through the turnstiles 20 minutes before early entry. So, of course, at most of the parks now, I think, you can pretty much get into the park before actual opening. And they just kind of line you up in front of the lands. Increases safety. And you don't have that big rush of people once the ropes come down. So, not seeing, again, massive crowds, decent amount of people, but I think we're gonna, where are we headed?
Either Toy Story or Star Wars, I don't know.
Want to do Toy Story and grab some churros?
Sure.
And a pina colada?
Sure.
Alright, I think we're gonna do Toy Story Land first thing. And of course over there by the Joffrey's stand, there's a little bakery stand that you can get some churros and a pina colada. So I think I think that sounds like a good way to start the morning. That's unexpected. We are sitting in the station right now at Toy Story Slinky Dog Dash, and the restraints will not go up. Not sure what's going on, but all right. So we only sat there for a couple minutes, but once the ride operators knew what was going on, they came over with a like a key device of some sort, plugged it into the back of the ride car, and it released all the restraints. So we were able to unload. I'm not sure if they are going to have to close the attraction now to figure out what's going on, but yeah, the restraints got jammed for some reason. They went up a few inches and then stopped. So props to the cast members for working on it quickly and having the tools available to do that quickly without calling a maintenance person. So we're gonna, what do you think? Do more stuff around Toy Story or head over to Star Wars?
Whatever you want to do. Star Wars Rise says 30 minutes right now.
Okay.
So
maybe we'll head over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Rise of the Resistance is currently at 30 minutes, which if you don't know how the queue of Rise of the Resistance works, that's probably as close to a walk-on as you can get. Yeah. We're about just close to park opening now. Crowds aren't too bad yet, so we'll bang out the two big ones today. First thing in the morning, and the rest of the day will just be gravy.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should we be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. Line Numb and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poldan and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Resistance spies! The ship is now under the command of the First Order. You will disembark now.
Yes, General. Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
The resistance, we're here to break you out. Come on, we have to go. Come on. Let's go. You on right side. You on the front, red on the back. You on the front, red on the back.
Corridor to the turbo lift. Then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. We have a breach and they're touching block 3.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Attention all breach. Prisoners block C or left D. Carry on! Fire! Take cover, recruits! If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. The escape pod's just below us! Wait, why are you going up? I said down! Up is bad! Up is real bad!
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know. Scan for his pod picture. Thank you.
More escape pods down in Sector 4.
All right, great ride as always on Rise of the Resistance. Got right in there. No significant wait at all. Always a fun ride. So, I haven't had breakfast yet. I had a coffee before we got on Sleepy Dog, but I think we're gonna head over to Toy Story. There is a like a breakfast bowl, like tater tot kind of thing over at Woody's Lunchbox. So I think we're gonna do that for breakfast. And we've gotten the two main attractions of the park done, basically at opening. So the rest of the day is just going to be smooth sailing and just an enjoyable time. We've got our shopping schedule for the Destination D23 convention this afternoon. So we'll be leaving Hollywood Studios before then, and then heading over to the Contemporary Resort where they're holding that. Alright, so we did our breakfast over at Woody's Lunchbox, then we hopped over to Midway Mania. Midway Mania, a couple of screens were out of alignment, so I was having trouble seeing where my darts were. So Ashley here got Best in Vehicle at 178,000. Just about 20,000 shy of Best this hour, so that was pretty good. Yeah, I think it's going to be just a calm day. We'll see what else is kind of a lower wait time.
Come with me.
I sense the force within you. Perhaps one day you could be my apprentice. Loyalty to the First Order will take you far, young one. On your way now.
All right. We've done most of the major attractions here at Hollywood Studios. The only ones we're really missing out on are Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. They are longer wait times, and we're kind of on a schedule right now, so we're probably going to miss those today. I think we're going to try to get over to Star Tours and then head out to Destination D23 for our shopping hour. Now, the shopping hour, that's pre-booked a month or two, probably a couple months in advance, just to give everybody the same opportunity and limit crowds there at the Contemporary. So we'll head over there from here at Hollywood Studios in about an hour and see what's being offered.
That one, I'm like. And then we definitely have to
All right, so we are back at the TTC after our shopping for Destination D23. So they had stuff from the company store. Of course, you know, we went to the company store in Burbank when we were there. So we didn't really get much of anything there. A couple little items, but nothing too big because a lot of the stuff we had seen in California when we were there. Also there was Mickey's of Glendale. We did get a few things there, or I should say many things. And then I think yes, Ink and Paint was kind of the more of a trade show type appearance where all the sponsors were. So they had Steiff, Citizen, Lug, and Corksicle, and Sunglass Hut, I think. And so that's where you could get some more other brands that were designed for Disney. So cool stuff all around. We'll give you a haul video a little later. But we're headed back to the hotel to drop everything off and regroup. Then we've got dinner tonight at Whispering Canyon Cafe at the Wilderness Lodge. All right, so we just arrived at the Wilderness Lodge here at Walt Disney World. And Wilderness Lodge, of course, is designed around those national park lodges, the Pacific Northwest. It's a very unique style, and it is just incredible. As soon as you come in, you see 4 stories above you of beautiful log railings and balconies, and totem poles to the sides, and a grand fireplace. We just finished dinner at Whispering Canyon Cafe. Our server was Joe. He was fantastic. So if you're familiar with the style of dining of like Dick's Last Resort, or like some of those more joking style restaurants where they kind of hazy a little bit, that's what's going on here. Much more family-friendly environment, of course, but it might surprise you. Food is absolutely incredible, and it's a lot of food. So, highly recommended. And we're gonna just take a little tour around Wilderness Lodge here, and then we'll find our way back to Shades of Green. So if you ever stop by the Wilderness Lodge, you'll see in the back of the lobby area a little spring with a little bridge over it. This continues under the wall outside, and I believe it flows into the pool. So you'll see outside here now, the little river continues out. And out this way is actually Bay Lake. But it's a pretty cool spot at night, I'll have to say. But we'll go out for a little walk. This is gonna flow up to the pool, and then we'll take a walk down towards the lake. I think we're gonna hitch a boat. So here we are, kind of on the backside now of that water. There is a huge waterfall behind us. Yeah, the water comes out of the hotel, down this waterfall, and right over to the pool behind us. So it does look like it's continuous. There is a barrier to separate it, just an illusion, because the pool water is chlorinated, that stuff is not. So right now we're walking down towards the lake. Fireworks from Magic Kingdom are going off in the background. But you're walking across this this like boardwalk through the trees down towards the water. It's very serene. It's quiet. Alright, so we're on board the boat from Wilderness Lodge up to Magic Kingdom. From Magic Kingdom we'll have to transfer somehow over to the TTC, probably the monorail or the ferry, and then we'll hop our bus back to Shades of Green. So yeah, Shades of Green, the transportation isn't as good as the Disney resorts, but I'd say it's close enough where it's accessible. It's right behind Polynesian, so you're not ever stuck in a situation. There is always a way to get back. So right now we're approaching the famous water bridge. This water bridge connects Bay Lake, which is a natural lake, to Seven Seas Lagoon, which is man-made. It goes over a roadway. So what you're doing is you're actually taking a boat over a flooded bridge in order to go over vehicle traffic to get to the man-made Seven Seas Lagoon. All right, so we just boarded monorail Coral at Magic Kingdom over to the TTC. This is the express monorail. I'm pretty sure there is maybe one other family on this entire monorail right now. Because there's a Halloween party going on at Magic Kingdom. So we caught it kind of between the fireworks shows. So we're bound for TTC, no stopping. And we'll be able to hop right on our bus, hopefully. And be on our way to our hotel.